Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, is a fourth installment in the Halloween franchise and tells the story of Jamie Lloyd, a girl who gets bullied in school and is a foster kid and is the daughter of Laurie Strode, who died in a car accident in between Halloween 2 and this film. And Michael Myers is in a coma, and when he hears that, he does have a niece who's alive, and hears that Laurie Strode is dead. He wakes up and starts his mass murder on Haddonfield, and his eyes are now on his niece, his next family member to target. And Donald Pleasence returns as Loomis to put a stop to him. This film was made after the failure of Halloween 3. The third movie was still profitable at the box office, but it did not make as big of a return as the first two movies. So the studio saw the writing on the wall. Even if these movies are good, no Michael Myers, no money. So with the dismay of John Carpenter, who decided to lead the franchise entirely to Moustapha Akkad, he decided, let's bring back Michael Myers. And we got Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. And overall, I think this was a very good way to sort of reboot the franchise, or at least soft reboot it, until Halloween 5 ruined it. But you could watch that review on my channel. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. I think this was a good return to form to Michael Myers. Sure, his mask is shitty. Like, this is the shittiest Michael Myers mask I have ever seen on film. Like, it's too pale, it's too clean, and it looks weird. Like, it doesn't feel scary. It doesn't feel something. It felt like a Party City version of a Michael Myers mask, and that's not something you want to see. Also, some of the 80s tropes you could tell are here with the teenagers, and it's just plain obvious. But overall, despite those problems and a few narrative choices, I actually quite enjoyed the film, mostly because of the actual main characters. Jamie Lloyd and her sister, and Donald Pleasence's Sam Loomis all do a great job here, especially Danielle Harris as Jamie Lloyd. I mean, she, as a child actress, is fucking amazing. Like, whoever coached her should get commended, and I hope that she still gets more work today, because she's a really good actress. But as a child actor here, she does a great job in much of the emotional scenes. You really buy into her character. You understand her trauma. She's the most well-written and most relatable character in the movie. And that is saying a lot for a child actor. And you don't see a lot of main characters who are child in horror movies. And she stands out as my favorite. She does a really good job here. Her sister also gives a lot of good relatability also to her character. You understand her teenage motivations of having to babysit her little foster sister, but also wanting to be with her boyfriend. And it was handled naturally, I would say. Not like the best, but her character fits pretty well in the movie. And Donald Pleasence, as crazy as he is now, he does a great job in the film. Like, you need an adversary for Michael Myers. He's the adversary, and he is fantastic in everything he's in. Even if he's hamming it up, he is some of the best parts of these movies. And I'm glad he came back. And even though Michael Myers does look shitty, he's also the most brutal here. I mean, he kills a girl with a shotgun by stabbing it through the wall. And even when he has a gun, he just uses it as a stabbing tool. That just tells you how creative he is. And you got a bunch of rednecks also in Haddonfield after hearing that Michael Myers is back killing people, starting their own little group to go out for a manhunt. Like, This movie is a bit self-aware. I feel like when Halloween 3 came out, Mustafa Akkad wanted these movies to be a bit more self-aware and silly. And we got moments like this. Like, come on, man. I would say that the cinematography overall is still pretty good here, even though Dean Cundey doesn't come back to shoot the film. It still looks pretty good and fits very well with the Halloween spirit. But some of the daytime and nighttime scenes and lightings for Michael Myers just feel like a television episode. But it gets worse with the next film, which you can find a review in my channel back in 2017 or 18, I believe, somewhere around that. You can find it there. But overall, even the cinematography here is good. It's not as good as the past few movies, but overall the story works very well. The killings are pretty gruesome and brutal. The characterizations are, for the most part, serviceable, and the acting from both Donald Pleasence and Danielle Harris are amazing. Overall, I really enjoyed this film. Is it the best in the franchise? Not by a long shot. But it is one of the better movies in the series, and I'm going to give Halloween 4, The Return to Michael Myers, a B. A bit of a downgrade from my B plus initial rating, but still I would recommend you guys go check out the film. It is one of the better movies in the franchise. Anyway guys, that's it. All 4 Halloween films that I have wanted to re-review since 2016 and 2015, I reviewed them now. I finished them. But yeah, these are my new thoughts on these films. I don't like them as much as I used to when I was younger, but I still had a pretty good time, and I think they still hold up pretty well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.